Hello, today I will be how to start school strong and easily get ahead of the others. We're gonna be watching that from Kai Notebook. You might know him from my how to get a dopamine based thingy, and how he got addicted to studying. I personally got addicted to studying. Now if you wanna be like this guy, watch this video. Just wait for the ad.
You'll remember hundreds of passcodes throughout your life. But do you know the numbers that help unlock life? Your blood pressure numbers. Get yours from a doctor, nurse or pharmacist.
This is you. You've practically learned all the effective study methods, like active recall, spaced repetition, and yet you're not ahead in school. Or maybe you're someone who's heading out to a stationery store to buy a bunch of notebooks that you will end up not using for the rest of your semesters. These are not how to get ahead in school. Now don't worry, I've been there, and yes, I'm holding my mic on my hand. Who are you to judge me? And trust me, if you want to start your school year strong, these tips are not the tips that you should be using when starting your school year strong. Trust me, effective study is cool and all, but if you don't start your school year strong and have the right mindset, then what's the point? So in this video, I'll be teaching you the exact tips that I would have killed. Like, I would have literally killed for these tips. I would have brought an AK-47 to school for these tips. But frankly, I live in Asia, so I don't have access to that kind of thing. Now, there are a lot of videos already about this, about how to get ahead in school, how to become ahead of others in school, and while that's good and dandy, these tips are actually unconventional and I think would genuinely help you in an unexpected way. So anyway, let's not waste any more time. Let's start. Tip number 1. Start studying. Now obviously I'm not telling you to study ahead because first of all, you haven't even started school yet. How would you know the subjects you're studying? Doing. But I want you to get into the habit of studying, whether that be your past subjects or whether that be subjects that you know that you'll be taking. Try to start the habit of studying as early as possible right now. The thing is, people will start their school and their studying when they start school. But you can get ahead of others by getting used to the study routine, by studying now and having it as an established habit. By starting to study earlier, you're getting used to the fact that you're dedicating a time of your day into study. Because the thing about starting school is that you're shifting your life from a sort of sedentary vacation lifestyle to a sort of active one where you're spending hours and hours in school. So obviously, if you want to prepare for that thing, then you better get used to that kind of routine, and what better than to start it during your vacation, aka now. And the good thing about this is that you can get used to this routine, and even if you fail, it's fine. You're still in your vacation, you can still trial and error until you get it right. So what exactly are we trying to get used to? Well, not just studying or the habit of studying, but also the habit of your sleep schedule, eating properly, and just all around balancing your time. And this preparation will really help you transition from vacation mode to school mode, and it also teaches you of setting a good mindset of how to tackle school or how to treat school in general, which is to be consistent rather than going full out on the first weeks of school. One analogy that I can give you is something that I always use on my channel, which is that recently I've actually been into running lately, and one of the tips that my friends who are really great runners, they tell me that you should not go all in on your first kilometer. Go slow. It's fine if it's slow. Don't worry about it. You'll notice that most marathon runners, when they start, they don't really sprint on the first kilometer, and there's a reason for that. And the reason is that if you sprint all out, you'll just be tired and you will just be injured for the rest of the run. But if you just go on a consistent pace, which you could maintain for a long time, you're gonna finish the marathon. And that goes for school. If you're gonna go hard on your first week of school, you're just gonna end up crashing out on the second week. Trust me. No matter how motivated you are, we're humans at the end of the day, and it's smarter to play around our inefficiencies rather than pushing like I'm gonna do this and that with maximum efficiency. And by building the study habit weeks before your school starts, you will start getting used to that balanced lifestyle in order to keep this for a long period of time. Because remember, a good way to get ahead is not by pushing more than others, but it's by lasting longer than others. So after watching this video, I still have 4 tips to give you. I want you to start studying. just start your routine, start planning your routine, dedicate a few hours of the day for studying, and just build that habit. The next tip I have is to literally finish all requirements. And the thing about school and university, they don't really teach you how to really put things on your calendar. They don't really spoon feed you announcements or events. You kind of have to search them yourselves, meaning that you will have to pull out all the dates, you have to research everything yourself, you will have to check everything. So the next step to start your school year strong is to literally just do that. Literally go to your website, go to your school website and open your Google Calendar or your notebook or whatever and just start plopping dates like it's your last day in school. For me personally, I do that by literally putting every dates that I need to know on my calendar, my Google Calendar. So I go to my school website and I just check for any dates, any announcements, and I put them all on my calendar so that I have nothing to worry about. And when I do have like requirements or files that I need to submit, I immediately put them down on my Apple Notes. You can use any note apps, but I just use Apple Notes because I have an iPhone. Yeah, I'm sorry, a lot of people were betrayed when I bought an iPhone. Trust me, I still love Android. Why are we still talking about Android and Apple? It's 2025. So one example is that a few days ago, my school actually announced that we needed our own school clearance, medical clearance, because I'm in medical school, so every year we have to get medical clearance so that, you know, we make sure that we're not gonna infect the whole world with a pandemic. And so we needed a medical clearance.
AI isn't here to replace you like everybody says. It's here to make you sharper, clearer, and faster. And that is exactly why I use Grammarly. And not just to fix my spelling, but because it is literally my AI writing partner. Whenever I sit down to write an
86,400. That's the same amount of time in seconds that everyone gets in a day. That's the one fair thing. Everyone gets the same day length, the same clock, the same deadlines. Yet somehow, some students feel constantly behind, while others stay calm on top of work and still have time. And it's not because they're smarter, it's not even because they're more motivated. It's because they simply know how to manage their time. As a student, your time is the most limited, most valuable resource. You can't add more of it, you can only decide where it goes. And so if you don't learn how to control your time early, something else will control you. Deadlines, stress, cramming, and constant last-minute panic. And that's why time management isn't just a nice skill to have, it's the deciding factor between feeling in control and always feeling behind. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to actually manage your time as a student in a way that works in real life, not just on paper. Starting with the biggest mistake that students make about time management. Most students think the problem is, I don't have enough time. But that's just not a factually correct statement. Everyone gets the same 24 hours. So the difference is what you choose to spend that time on. And once you shift that mindset, instead of I can't do anything about it, to okay, I can actually make some changes to lock in as a student. Once you accept that, time management finally makes sense. So let's get on to the main points. Greg McKeown talks about this idea in Essentialism. If everything is treated as important, you end up busy, stressed, and still behind. That's exactly how most students live. They wake up with 10 things that they should do, and no idea what actually moves the needle. So they bounce between tasks, feeling productive, but they get nothing meaningful done. And this is the fake productivity trap. This is a normal student day. You reply to messages, you check your emails, you read some notes, you half start an assignment and a homework, and by the end of the day you think, I was busy all day, why am I still behind? It's because busyness is not progress. Cal Newport puts this idea really simply in deep work. Being busy is often just a substitute of actually doing the hard, important work. Top students understand this early. They don't try to do everything, they try to do the right thing. And so here's the rule that I want you to steal. Every day has one main academic priority, not 5, not a massive to-do list, 1, and it has to be something specific. Bad priorities sound like this: revise biology, study maths, work on my essay. Those are too vague. Your brain doesn't know where to start, so it resists. Good priorities sound like finish and mark 20 exam questions, write 300 words of my essay, memorize and test 25 flashcards. Now your brain has a target. When you're trying to manage your time by doing 10 different tasks or just being really busy, that's difficult. But when you have a few clear things, when you increase efficiency, it's far easier to manage your time because you suddenly have only one task to actually put into your day. Your brain also hates ambiguity. This is the science behind it. When a task is vague, your brain treats it as infinite, overwhelming, never ending, so it delays. But when the task is clear and finite, your brain...
Change your subject. We are gonna be doing homework. Please play with me.
Hey everyone, today I'll be showing you a quick dopamine-based morning routine that not only
Flashcards. Practice 2 minutes. Wait. 8, 9, 9, 2, 18, 19, 9, 45, 9, 6, 54, 9, 7, 60, 9, 8, 72, 35, 20, whatever. 36. Use recall and stuff. Document and critter. Yeah, auto correctors. H2O. Create more flashcards. It's a collaboration of other things. Oh yeah, I remember. Totally. That's rich resolution though. That's a lot of paper. Trigonometry. I did make a video about this though. Still in my YouTube channel. It's like doing random stuff with trigonometry. Have you guys ever heard of the Pythagorean theorem? I kind of forgot about my Pythagorean theorem. Oh, Donnie. I don't know what the heck this is, but yeah. Okay, so today we are going to be doing. Let's see if I can write it in cursive though. Pythagorean theorem. Pythagoras theorem. Let's get some actual questions out. Flashcards. Create flashcards. Flashcards. Multi-line. Single line. Oh shoot. Back of the card. Tab. 72. 6 times 7. I'm not that guy. Times 2. 4 times 4. 16 times 16. 256 times 256. Flashcards. 65,563. Ah, no, so close. What? Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, I'll be coming in a second.
Okay.
What is 30.37 divided by 996? General space is 0.0305. How to type more efficiently. So, use touch typing, keep hands on home row. Practice drills, use keyboard shortcut. Maintain good posture and try typing software. I do have typing.com, but I don't have typing software. But that's the end of today's video. I will be recording some more. So if you like this video, which you guys probably wouldn't, until next time, peace out.